Is the American dream still alive? Or is it just a myth? For generations, the American dream has been a beacon of hope, promising success, stability, and prosperity to those willing to work hard. But today, that vision is being questioned more than ever. What was once a source of national pride is now being dismissed by many as nothing more than an illusion. Critics argue that economic hardship, wealth inequality, and homelessness have shattered this once cherished ideal. Why have so many Americans become disillusioned with their own country? The rise in poverty, the housing crisis, and the economic struggles of entire states have pushed communities to the brink. Some of the wealthiest and most iconic parts of the U.S. are now experiencing record-high rates of unemployment, inflation, and homelessness, leaving millions unable to afford even basic necessities. Have you ever wondered how certain states have reached this point? And is the place where you live still safe from economic decline? In this report, we will take an in-depth look at the 10 states facing the highest risk of economic and social collapse. These are places where once thriving cities are now struggling to keep up with the rising cost of living, where homelessness is rapidly increasing, and where local governments are failing to address the deepening crisis. From soaring poverty rates to streets lined with homeless encampments, this journey will reveal shocking realities, backed by real stories and hard data, that will make you question what the future holds for the nation. Alaska, a harsh reality behind the natural beauty. Alaska, known for its breathtaking landscapes and vast wilderness, has long been a destination for adventurers seeking a rugged, independent lifestyle. However, beneath its scenic beauty lies a growing crisis. The state has been losing residents at an alarming rate due to its extreme living conditions, economic struggles, and lack of opportunities outside of industries like fishing and oil extraction. The biggest challenge? The rapidly increasing homelessness crisis. High living costs, limited job availability, and frigid temperatures make survival on the streets nearly impossible. Those without shelter face a daily battle against the elements, with many forced to take refuge in makeshift camps or remote forest areas. Alaska serves as a stark reminder of the fine line between natural beauty and harsh survival. Baltimore, a city struggling to survive. Poverty and homelessness are everyday realities in Baltimore. More than a quarter of the city's population lives below the poverty line, struggling to afford food, housing, and other necessities. The sight of people sleeping in cars or on sidewalks has become all too common. Despite its rich history, Baltimore has become a symbol of economic hardship. The growing divide between rich and poor is more evident than ever, and thousands of residents are left wondering if help will ever come. How long will it take for authorities to take meaningful action? Hawaii, paradise or a financial nightmare? With its golden beaches and lush landscapes, Hawaii is a dream destination for many. But for those who live there, the cost of maintaining that dream is becoming a nightmare. Hawaii has one of the highest costs of living in the U.S., making it increasingly difficult for locals to afford basic necessities. Rent prices have soared beyond reach, with a single-bedroom apartment in Honolulu costing upwards of $2,500 per month. Food and fuel prices are also among the highest in the country due to the state's heavy reliance on imports. As a result, Hawaii now has the highest homelessness rate in the U.S., with thousands of residents unable to find stable housing. The contrast between luxury resorts and homeless encampments serves as a painful reality check for those who believe in the paradise image of Hawaii. Pennsylvania, a once powerful state in decline. Pennsylvania, often referred to as the Keystone State, has historically been a crucial part of America's economic and industrial foundation. However, it is now facing a serious crisis. Manufacturing jobs have disappeared, leaving many communities struggling with unemployment and low wages. In just 1 year, Pennsylvania lost over 40,000 residents as people left in search of better opportunities elsewhere. The increasing homelessness problem and economic instability have raised concerns about the future of the state. Without significant intervention, Pennsylvania risks continuing down a path of economic decline. Las Vegas, a city of dreams or desperation. Las Vegas, known for its bright lights, casinos, and entertainment, is also a city of sharp contrasts. Behind the glamorous hotels and lavish casinos, nearly 15% of the population struggles with poverty. The number of homeless individuals continues to rise, with over 18,000 people living without stable housing. The city's reliance on tourism and the service industry means that many workers are paid low wages, making it difficult to afford the increasing cost of living. As a result, many are forced into temporary shelters or the streets. The question remains, how can a city built on wealth and entertainment continue to ignore its growing economic divide? Louisiana, a state struggling against poverty. Louisiana, famous for its jazz culture and Mardi Gras celebrations, is one of the fastest declining states in the U.S. With a poverty rate of 18.5%, many residents struggle to afford even the most basic necessities. The state has also been hit hard by natural disasters, including hurricanes and floods, which have left thousands of families homeless. Even years after Hurricane Katrina, many areas have yet to fully recover. The combination of economic challenges and environmental disasters has left Louisiana in a fragile state, forcing many to leave in search of stability elsewhere. West Virginia, a community losing its workforce. West Virginia, once the heart of America's coal mining industry, has been experiencing a steady economic decline. The collapse of the coal industry has resulted in a 40% decrease in jobs over the past decade, leaving many communities struggling to find alternative sources of income. With an aging population and a shrinking workforce, the state faces a major demographic crisis. Many young people are leaving in search of better job prospects, while those who remain struggle to find stability. The lack of affordable housing and job opportunities only adds to the problem, making it one of the most at-risk states in the country. Illinois, a financially strained state. Illinois has seen a dramatic population decline, with nearly 140,000 residents leaving in a single year. One of the biggest reasons? Sky-high taxes. The state income tax, combined with some of the highest property taxes in the nation, has driven many families out. Beyond the tax burden, Illinois faces a severe homelessness crisis, with over 65,000 people living without stable housing. Many residents are questioning whether it's still worth staying in a state that offers little in return for the financial strain it imposes. California, a state in crisis. California, often seen as a land of opportunity, is witnessing a massive exodus. In just 1 year, over 250,000 residents have left, unable to keep up with the soaring cost of living. The average home price has skyrocketed to $750,000, more than double the national average. Even major companies and tech giants are relocating to other states with lower costs and taxes. Meanwhile, California has the highest homelessness rate in the country, with more than 171,000 people living without stable housing. The contrast between extreme wealth and extreme poverty is more visible than ever, raising urgent questions about the state's future. New York, the Empire State in decline. New York, once the symbol of ambition and success, is now facing a major crisis. Over 179,000 residents have left the state, driven away by high taxes, expensive rent, and economic hardship. The cost of living in New York is nearly 50% above the national average, making it unaffordable for many. With more than 91,000 homeless individuals, New York has one of the highest homelessness rates in the country. What was once a city of dreams is now a place of struggle for many. Will New York find a way to reverse its decline, or will more people continue to leave? What lies ahead for these struggling states? Each of these states tells a story of economic hardship, demographic shifts, and government failures. But does this mean hope is lost? Not necessarily. With the right policies, strategic investments, and community-driven initiatives, these regions could rebuild and reclaim their stability. What are your thoughts on this crisis? Share your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions on the most pressing issues of our time. Please subscribe to our channel, like, and share the video to keep more people aware of global trade dynamics and stay ahead together. Thank you.